Hello, it's Felicity here from Sanisa Tarot, and this is July tarot reading for the sign of Pisces. And the deck I'm using today is Tarot Nouveau by Los Galabel. And so let's get started, shall we? I sincerely ask the guidance from the universe to give advice and shed some light for those who have moon, sun or rising in the sign of Pisces for July. So this is a July tarot reading for those who have moon, sun or rising in the sign of Pisces. And the message should be for the public viewers, and we'll explore the general energy at play for you in July, and also we'll take a look at how you connect with others on the emotional level as well as career. As you have noticed that I will pull a few more cards than my usual previous monthly horoscope tarot reading video, because it brings out the best of this deck if I pull a few more cards to read with this deck. So now let's look at what is in store for you, Pisces, in July. Okay, it feels like in every career there may be certain changes. Certainly the things that you feel that are very solid may change a little bit. There's a change of wind in your career, but at the same time you have to understand that the change will bring a little bit of solidness in your career. So don't be so controlling, because I see that this kind of change or win in your career actually bring a little bit of valuable income or valuable lessons in your career. Okay, so this is the general feeling that I get. So at the beginning of the month, and you may feel like oh, there are a lot of sadness, a lot of restriction. Like no matter what you do, the things just don't go into your own way, and there's sense that you are surrounded by some kind of limitation or restriction. But then, if you transcend it, if you do not let the word success define you, instead you define your own term of success. You transcend the mundane understanding of success, you actually gain a lot later on. And it feels like there's a strong sense of letting go of control, or maybe there's someone that try to control you, or maybe some kind of energy that trying to not let you go when you work on your spirituality, or when you work with certain kind of situation. And so what you need to do is to let them be, let this energy exist. But then if you do not let this energy bother you, then you are going to transcend it. Then you are going to understand your real own strength, and you are able to see the bigger picture. And later on you will understand more about where your emotional fulfillment lies. Okay, so now let's explore a little bit deeper on the emotional level, how you partner up with others in terms of your family or career, in terms of your partnership, family, or relationship. Okay, for some of you, on the emotional level, it feels like there's an authority stopping you from mingling with others. Maybe your father, or maybe your mother, or maybe the father figure, maybe the mother figure, trying to manipulate you, try to give you a lot of advice and restrict you. Maybe if you are not becoming an adult yet, if you're not an adult, maybe you are grounded, you are not allowed to leave the house. They will restrict you, they keep you in the house and may not let you go out to see the man or to see the woman. So there's sense of restriction and emotional restriction as well. They're going to give you a lot of advice and maybe direct you, okay, this is the person that you should be with, or that is the type of person that is suitable for you. So they are very strong and they insist that you listen to them. So because you are Pisces and you kind of like easily yield to other people's opinions. So this kind of training is the universe training. Ask you to be firm, to believe in yourself. When you do not believe in yourself, you just leave your own fate in the hands of others, alright? So understand your emotions, understand where your emotion lies, understand your value, what you value, understand what you value, alright? So yes, certainly there's some kind of restriction going on, people telling you what to do, what kind of men or women you should be dating. So there's a sense of break in the relationship, in the dating scene for you. It's good because you are going to spend this time alone to find out what you value and not to give in, and just relax. And I feel that there's a lot of influence from the senior members, from family members, and maybe the friends that are older, or maybe the friends that have more dating experience than you. They are all influencing you. What you need to do is that you can take their advice, you can see what they teach you from their own experience. But then if you do not go outside, you do not explore the world, you cannot have your own experience, because other people's experience or advice just belongs to them. Just because they have been hurt before doesn't mean that you go the same path, because the universe teaching is very flexible. Just because other people's lessons do not mean that you have the same set of lessons for you. So emotionally, you are going to explore more about your own value, what you value. Emotionally, what kind of things, what kind of qualities that you value in others. Just, sometimes how other people value certain things do not mean that you value the same kind of qualities in your partner, alright? So understand what you value, and then what brings up all the emotional fulfillment to yourself. Just because some people value about the gifts that others sending to them doesn't mean that you value the same things. Maybe you value about certain intrinsic quality within a person, alright? So listen to your own self. And when it comes to the area of career, again, there's a strong manipulation going on. You would like to spread your wing to fly, but then other people may stop you from spreading your wing. And there's strong sense of certain changes of wind in your career. Maybe you think about a project, you're going to plan out certain project, but then suddenly things just stop moving. And also your teammates also get a surprise as well. So maybe there's some kind of partnership going on, but then suddenly the partnership just terminates because of the control, because some kind of manipulation. But then it's good that you show who you are. It's okay. And one thing terminates, another new opportunity comes your way. So you will see a lot of what you value. You see your own self. You see that your own self-worth is not dependent upon on the outside external environment or outside validation or outside praise from others. Instead, you see the deeper meaning of life, you see your spiritual journey, you see the spiritual lessons, the things that you value. Okay, so you have to understand this. You have to understand your own value and understand your boundaries and the guidance that you get for yourself instead of asking validation from others. So one thing stop, another things come up. So even though there's some kind of surprise, maybe termination of project, but this brings up new opportunity for you. So do not see things in a pessimistic way. See this as a whole brand new path that is going to open up for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. For personal reading, please click the link in the description box below. See you next month. Bye.